Good evening, Sunshine family. Dropping some seeds today, preparing a new garden bed. Just thought I'd take y'all along with me as I prepare this new garden bed for planting. This garden bed is located right outside of my door that comes from off of my kitchen, and I placed it here purposely so that I could plant things that I use like directly in my kitchen, and I want them fresh, like my lettuces for my salad. So I put a garden bed here, and I just packed it with some new potting soil, which is just the natural raised bed garden mix that you get from the big box stores. I put some perlite in here for drainage, and I just mixed it up real well. I'm actually still mixing it right now, making sure I get that perlite mixed in there really well so we'll have an even amount of drainage, proper drainage that is. Get it mixed up really well. I like the size of this garden bed because it's really elevated high off the ground, and it comes in handy for those of us that are getting older and have injuries, back injuries, knee injuries, hip injuries, all of the above. It really helps so you don't have to get on the ground the entire time. Now, I still like growing some things in the ground, but they really do help out tremendously. Tremendously. So we're here in Alabama today, and the weather is like right at 50 degrees. So I'm taking advantage of this weather and preparing this bed because I've been intending to do this for quite a while and I haven't gotten around to it. So I'm also going to throw some blood meal in here and a little bone meal in here. So this will give my seeds a good start. Get them off to a good start. I just bought these bags, so they're brand new. Popping them open, brand new. Woo. So I'm not really using any measurements to that. Just kind of taking account the size of the bed. Give that a good mix in there as well. Yep, and I had pre-moistened this. I didn't soak it. I just kind of lightly wet it. We got some rain the other day, so it's still kind of damp from the rain. Like I said, this is outside, it's not covered. Although I do plan to put some plastic over it after I drop my seeds to give them a little bit of heat and moisture until they take off, turn into some seedlings. All right, I think we got them good and mixed up in there. Are any of y'all particular like me? I like my bed to be nice and smooth and even on all four corners. I'm just particular like that. All right, got that all mixed up. Now my nose is running. So I have decided to grow some black knight tatsoi, the gourmet blend of lettuce, some endive that I had won from Garden State Gardener, and some butter crunch lettuce, which is my favorite. So let's drop those seeds. See, looks like my light is dying here. Hold on one second. Okay, brought you in a little bit closer. So let's get these seeds planted. Okay, the first row of seeds is going to be the tatsoi. I'm just going to make a line in the soil. I think I'm going to do 2 rows of tatsoi. Yeah, let's start with 2 rows and see what happens. These seeds are really small. You don't need a lot. Just going to lightly drop them in the line. Do I want 3 rows? Yeah, let's do 3 rows. What the heck? Let's do 3 rows of the tatsoi. You know, the tatsoi is really, really cold hardy, so it should do well at this time of year. Can't waste any seeds. Can't waste any seeds. Put them back and close it tightly. Okay. The next thing is going to be the gourmet blend of lettuce. Hope you guys can see that. I'm going to do the same thing here. Make some shallow rows. We're going to do 3 rows of that as well. Even the seeds of these are pretty. Okay, lightly sprinkle those in the burrows as well. And you always want to plant, they say, twice as deep as your seeds are wide. So these seeds are so tiny that these burrows should be very shallow. Need a few more seeds here. And you can tell that this is a blend of seeds because these seeds look different. There are some round seeds in here and then some flat, long flat seeds. I've never grown this gourmet blend, but I'm looking forward to it. Next is the endive. Again, that I said I won on the wheel over at Garden State Gardener's channel. Thank you, Joe. And from what he says, this is a very, very tasty variety. And I really don't know if I've had this before or not. You know, I eat so many salads out at restaurants, and I probably have eaten it before and just not even known what I was eating. But looking forward to tasting this one as well. Pretty sure some of you all out there have tasted it or grown it. But everybody that I have heard talk about it say that it's a very good blend of lettuce, or variety of lettuce, I'm sorry. So I am looking forward to tasting it out of my own garden. Okay, got the endive seeds dropped. And lastly is the buttercrunch lettuce. This is my favorite blend of lettuce. I don't know about you guys, but I freaking love buttercrunch. To me, buttercrunch makes the best salads. The best salads. It's like a nice textured lettuce, and the flavor to me is just the best. I don't know what you got. These are those coated seeds that are red in color. And I don't know about you guys, but I like those seeds. I like when they're coated and you can see them when you drop them in the soil, so you know exactly how many you're dropping. And supposedly it keeps the moisture in the seeds. I'm gonna make sure I drop plenty of butter crunch seeds. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Because I will be eating a lot of that. Yes, yes. Let me drop a couple of more and we will be all done for tonight anyway. As you guys can see, we have lost light. I'm using lighting from my camera to get these planted, but I was determined to get them planted tonight. Wasn't going to let another day go by without dropping these seeds, because I have so many other seeds that I want to drop into my starter cups. And I have an indoor greenhouse to put together. That'll be another video. Okay, now that I have the seeds dropped in the lines of the burrows, you just lightly cover them. Lightly cover them with dirt, because like I said, the seeds are so tiny. You don't want them buried so deep that they don't come up. So you just lightly cover them. Just take the soil around them and drop it over the burrow, or smooth it over. However you choose to do it, as long as they're lightly covered. You guys, this is the time of year to order your fruit trees for the spring. Pre-ordering some of them are already coming in. I'm so excited about my fruit trees. I can't wait to get those in the ground and starting to see those bloom. And hopefully we'll get some fruit from some of those this year with this funky weather that we've been getting. A lot of my citrus trees, my Meyer lemon tree and my Ponderosa lemon, are already blooming. They have a whole bunch of pretty white blooms on them already. And I can't wait to get lemons. But okay, so that's it for this video, guys. We have our lettuce seeds planted in a newly prepared, not a new garden bed, but a newly prepared garden bed. And like I said, I may cover it with some plastic over my rows just to give them a little head start, a little heat, and until they pop up through the soil, and then I'll take it off as they grow. Maybe. We'll see. But that's it for tonight, you guys. Thanks for stopping by and dropping some seeds with me. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Hit that bell so that you won't miss any of my videos. And like I said, I have some content coming up with my new raised garden bed that my husband and I constructed, and it's just about done. We just have to fill it up with, I think we're going to use the hugelkultur method and put some trees and sticks, twigs, whatever you want to call it, in the bottom, some compost, anything that we can find to cover the bottom, or probably the bottom half, and then the rest with soil. And over the years, you know, those trees and twigs and sticks that we put at the bottom will break down and turn into organic matter that will be good for my garden and whichever plants I decide to put in that bed. But again, that's another video. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to the Sunshine family. If you're a new subscriber, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Good night.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today.